wine is something, to unite people in a way. Wine can make your life very enjoyable, and so it's a very important element in your life. And I'm very happy to make such a product. It can make you happy, but not by itself. But you need a good company and a great food and great atmosphere. But wine is a really beautiful thing, so it's really fascinating. And I never tired of drinking and keep making them.
My name is Dalla Valle, and I am the director here at Valle Vineyards, we're a mother-daughter run winery established in 1986. We are a 20.5-acre property under vine. Our terroir is special. The wine produced on the site is unique to anywhere else in the world.
Amazing how the vines behave, getting to know each block and being so close to each other, but at the same time so different. And respect the vine, giving it what it needs, so at the end the vine can give us that high quality wine we are expecting, and it's amazing.
We really pay attention, and wine shows it. And our wines are really beautiful, very complex and multi-layered. Age is no problem, 30, 40 years. That's a world-class wine should be.
We farm organically, and since 2018 we've been farming biodynamically. Biodynamic farming is, for me, taking organic farming one step farther. So it's really considering not just the vineyard, but the whole environment surrounding it. It's about creating the right balance with biodiversity, with soil health, and to help sustain the vineyards.
You're not farming the vines, you're farming the land. And so you're taking care of the ground and the earth that the vines grow in. And so, like I said, just the whole place becomes alive, and I think there's more life in the wines.
My name is Naoko Dalla Valle. My late husband, Gustav Dalla Valle, and myself arrived in Napa Valley in 1982 and fell in love with the beauty of this valley, and we purchased the original property. And actually, we were not planning on being in the wine business, but our fortune was, the property we purchased came with a little bit of vineyard. And that was already being sold to another winery, and a winery owner came and asked my husband to purchase the grapes. And he said, no. I said, what? No, what do you mean no? I'm not selling grapes, I'm started making wine. So my husband was originally from Italy, and what I did not know was his family was in the wine business. My family in Japan, they were in a sake business as well. So we started making wine, and we immediately was caught by this beauty of the land, and we realized very quickly we have a great terroir. And also we decided to make a very special wine named after our daughter Maya. We planted the original Cabernet Sauvignon vineyard in the year she was born, and we created this wine, very special wine. And it was immediately discovered by a very famous wine critic, and we put it on the map pretty much immediately. We enjoyed the success of our wine, and we are really confident, and we have been striving to produce the world-class wine. And now we are joined by our daughter, Maya, who is now director of the operation, and she is educated in viticulture and enology, and also she was trained in quite an impressive array of the wineries.
For me, what makes this place really special is that we are lucky and fortunate to have a team who deeply cares, and together we can really achieve something special from farming this land and making wine.
Our team works in a vineyard by hand, and our team works very hard at it, but that really results in the great grapes, and then hence we can make great wines. Being blessed with this very unique terroir, we are committed, and our focus is making the best wine possible. We may get the lesser quantity, but we are absolutely committed to produce the best wine every year.
Today, I would like to present to you the 2017 Maya. This is our top wine that we produce from our estate. And being on the eastern hillsides of Napa Valley, specifically in Oakville, we're blessed with a beautiful terroir of iron-rich, red clay loam, and acidic basalt soils. And 2017 is a very sentimental year for myself because it was the first year I was fully involved at the estate from bud break until bottling. While it was a vintage of extremes with a very wet winter and a very hot, dry summer, I think this vintage really shows a testament to our terroir and having a site that can perform even in these more challenging years. So we picked these grapes the last 2 weeks of September, and they've been aged for 22 months in 75% new French oak. And the blend is a 67% Cabernet Sauvignon, of that being coming from Maya's Vineyard, which is our top block of Cabernet Sauvignon. And that's blended with the remainder of Cabernet Franc, and that's a parcellary selection of our top Cabernet Franc. And so for me, the 2017 Maya shows a lot of vibrancy, freshness, beautiful acidity, a lot of classic characters that you find from this site, beautifully textured tannins. You have plum, fig, cassis, it's a dried violet coming through. It's a very lovely wine, and it can be enjoyed in its youth, but it has a long way to go in terms of aging. The aging potential, I would say, is about 30 to 40 years. And we look forward to seeing the evolution of this wine.